there and welcome back. If you're trying to decide whether to open your shop up on Etsy or Shopify, one of the things you're probably considering is how expensive it is to sell on one platform versus the other. And it can be really hard to figure out which one's going to end up being more expensive in the long run. So today, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of my successful Etsy and Shopify stores so we can figure out once and for all which platform is more expensive to sell on. All right, so here we are inside my Etsy shop. And one of the really nice things about Etsy is they do have a really beautiful dashboard to help you see your sales versus your fees. You'll see in a second when we go to Shopify, you can get all the same data, but they don't have a view like this where it's just really clearly laid out for you. So I'm going to show you my sales in one spot, and then I'm going to show you the fees actually in an Excel spreadsheet because I have to go to a whole bunch of places to get all of the data to compare. But with Etsy, they do have this really lovely place. You just a one-stop shop to go and see how much you sold during a time frame and then how much you paid in your fees. So that's really nice. So for Etsy, we're looking at the months of January through June, so the first 6 months of 2020. I did $18,108 in sales. My total fees were $4,200-ish, but we're only going to worry about the listing fee. That's the cost when I list a new item on Etsy or when I renew an existing item on Etsy if it expires. And then the transaction fee, that's the cut that Etsy takes every time I make a sale. And there's a third fee that's hiding in here. It's called the off-site ads fee. So we're not going to worry about the advertising fee. That's the amount that I pay to promote my listings on Etsy. So that's a choice I made to decide that I wanted to promote listings on Etsy to try to make extra sales. That's not required. It's not a required fee. This off-site ads fee is the fee Etsy charges me when they promote my product on a different channel on Pinterest or Facebook or Instagram. If somebody clicks through one of my images and makes a purchase, I get charged a percentage of that sale. For me, it's 12% because I make above a certain threshold of sales on Etsy, but I think the standard is 15%. So we'll look at the listing fee, the offset ads fee, and the transaction fee. And the total of those three numbers is $1,072. So for the first 6 months of 2020, I did $18,000 in sales, and I paid almost $1,100 in fees to Etsy. There's no monthly fee. I don't have that $30 fee that we're going to see on Shopify in a second, but there are those listing fees, there's that offset ads fee, and there's transaction fees. If we jump to my Shopify store, and totally coincidentally, the sales are going to be almost the same. They're pretty close. For the first 6 months of the year, I did just shy of $20,000 on Shopify, so I'm at $19,891, almost $2,000 more on Shopify than Etsy. And like I said, I don't have a pretty dashboard to take you to show you the fees all in one spot, but I'm going to jump you over to an Excel spreadsheet. Where I broke them down for us to look at. So you can see on Shopify, I pay a subscription fee. So if we look at this, it's $29.99 a month. It's that basic Shopify plan. I paid it 6 times, once every month. So I paid a total of $180 in subscription fees for January through June. Shopify takes a 3.5% cut of every sale I make. So I paid $714 in transaction fees to Shopify. And in total, I paid just shy of $900 in fees between my subscription and my transaction fees. Shopify doesn't do any marketing for me, so there's no offset ad fee, no other like funny fees to add in there. The only other thing I could choose to do, I could subscribe to apps if I wanted to add extra features to my store. Some of those are paid, but just bare bones Shopify, it's just that $29.99 a month subscription fee. So if we compare the two, on Shopify, remember I did just shy of $20,000 in sales, and I paid just under $900 in fees. On Etsy, I did $18,100 in sales, almost $2,000 less than my Shopify store, but I actually paid almost $200 more in fees. I paid over $1,000, just shy of $1,100. So even though I don't have that monthly subscription fee on Etsy, I end up paying more because Etsy takes a higher cut of my profits. So hopefully that gives you a better idea of what it really costs to sell on Shopify versus Etsy. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Does this all make sense? Do you still have questions about the difference in the fees between Shopify and Etsy? And is this helping you make your decision maybe to go with one platform versus the other? Let me know down below. If you found today's video helpful, make sure to hit the thumbs up to like it, share it with your business besties, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel to be first on the list when new videos come out every Tuesday. Can't wait to catch up with you in the comments.